Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie and this of course is the Enchanted Planner. Today we are doing a pen test because I ordered a bunch of pens off of Amazon and I want to do a couple of blackout spreads, but well, I have an idea or two for some blackout spreads, but I figure I probably should test the pens and the paper first, which is probably a brainy idea, right? Okay, so we're going to start with these Pilot G2s that came in, what was that? That was the crafty tote thing from the Happy Planner. It was one of the sticker day, you know what I'm talking about? It was a little tote bag and had scissors and a couple of pens and a sticker book and that whatever in it. So the Pilot G2s are pretty cool. They smear a bit though. Do they? Do they? Well, a little bit. You gotta give them time to dry. Okay, let's try the silver. Okay, Pilot. Not great on the white paper, obviously, but gives us an idea. And then I pulled out one of my old jelly rolls. Now, it's not going to show up on the white paper, obviously, but we will try it over here. This is the Jelly Roll 10. And then I've got my Uniball Signo, which is getting near the end of its legs, so it's probably not going to cooperate very well. When they get low, they start skipping. Yeah, it's getting near the end of its legs. I ordered more, so we're covered there. Okay, then I bought these Moonlight jelly rolls, which I thought would be kind of cool. They're completely out of order because I had them out once already. I filmed this and went to edit it and realized that I wasn't in frame, so I had to refilm it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just one of those Friday mornings. Okay, so this is Moonlight. Now, what I can tell you is some of these look really striking on the blackout paper, and some of them not so much. It looks pretty cool on both, actually. I don't know, I don't mind doing this a second time. It's all good in the hood. Hopefully I'm in frame all of this time. I left myself a little marker up here because I realized when I was doing some of this stuff, you couldn't see all of it. And I'm like, oh man. This is it. The insert paper, of course, is smaller and in some respects than dealing with like actual planner pages. So I think that's how I ended up out of frame. I was a little too high and you guys couldn't see half of it. And I'm like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose of a pen test. Yeah, some of these are super striking. Nice. Nice. Okay, the blue. Let's do the blue. Yeah, see, jelly rolls can be finicky with their ink flow. Although it's a bit better, a little bit better on the white paper. So I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that of the paper that Happy Planner has got for this blackout paper. What really bums me out about the blackout paper is it's not dot grid. So to create a blackout spread, like if I wanted to do a vertical, oh, that's going to be interesting because you have no guide. Like with dot grid, you know kind of how to draw it out. But if you're using nothing, it's like blank. I'm like, well, that's bunk. Should have made it dot grid, people. Because I think Archer and Olive's blackout paper is dot grid. Moonlight. Very cool. Okay, now we're into this pink. Sort of like a fuchsia color. The other one was kind of like a red, I guess is a good. It looks a bit different on the blackout paper than it does on the white. Yeah, see the jelly rolls being a little bit finicky. Getting pen all over my hands. Sign of a true stationery junkie. Find pen on their hands. So how's it going out there in internet land, in YouTube land? Moonlight. It's Friday, Good Friday, so you won't be seeing this till next week, but happy Easter to you all. And this is like a hot pink, and this one's skipping really badly. See, this is why we pen test, because I would be extremely frustrated if I was trying to use this to draw lines. It would probably drive me to drink, I tell ya. Okay, Moonlight. These look really cool on the blackout paper. Like some of them are really good, like these, that green, these three up here, and like the purple looks really striking. It's kind of cool. All right, Moonlight. And then this is not so much on the white, but we'll do it anyways. Would have kind of been like doing the yellow or the white on the white, the Uniball signal. Okay, now these are what I was kind of excited about. I found these. They're like a dot marker dupe, if you will. But let's get them. I don't want you all out. I just want you to kind of, so I can see you. There you go. So we'll start at the other end. Now these are kind of fun. I bought them because I really wanted the zig dot markers for making bullets easily in my planner, but they're really hard to get on the Amazon in Canada, which kind of bunk. So with these, like if you little dot, or the harder you press, the bigger the dot you get, right? Now this is not going to show up really on the blackout paper, but some of these do, and they are very, very striking. So we'll go through with the yellow, right? It's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can really see that if the camera's picking it up. Oh, some of these caps do not want to come off. Oh, you know what I was forgetting to do with you guys though? Because they're dual tipped. Right? And these are, I don't know if it's a Wahoo. It's O-H-U-H-U. So a Wahoo maybe. I was very excited when I found them. I'm like, oh, dot markers, because I want them. Oh, this is a nice gray. Very nice. Yes, this makes my day. I'm very excited about these. I cannot wait to start using them in my planner. The purple, the lid does not want to come off. Very nice. It's very light, but it's perfect. Purple! Because you all know how I feel about purple. Purple's my jam. Okay, what one is this? Sort of like a brown. Some of these lids, I tell you, they don't want to come off. Nice. These write really nice as well for a marker. Okay, now we're into a pink. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. Yes. I'll leave links for all of this in the description if you want to check it out. Because I found them on Amazon. And these are, I have to look. I'll have to see if they're available on the US Amazon. I would imagine they are. You guys seem to get way more options than we do. Oh, the yellow's pretty. You guys seem to get way more options than we do. So I would imagine they are available on the US side. But they're a good dupe. At least that's what I'm going with. I haven't actually tried the dot markers. But I do have zig markers. And I love my zig markers. Love them. And this is like a very, very light pink. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, then we have this really nice like teal color. Ooh, striking. I don't think that'll show up. No. We're getting to the point where some of them will start showing up, I promise. kind of a teal, kind of a green. It's really pretty. All right, now we're getting into the fun stuff because these last ones are metallic. This is the one that the lid doesn't like to come off. But check this out. Purple. My E sucks, but that's okay. But yeah, like very striking. Very, very striking. And then we have like a blue. Don't know if this one will show up as well. It's definitely more striking there than it was in the dot. And then we have this kind of nice silver. Yes. Yes. And I thought these were alcohol based, but they're not. They're water based, which is kind of interesting because I thought they would be alcohol based, but they're not. They're actually water based. So if the reason that is if they're alcohol based, they have to be stored laying flat. And the reason they tell you to store your alcohol based markers that way is because the alcohol will evaporate in them if they're vertical. So that is why, oh, check that pink out. That is why you should store your alcohol-based markers on flat. So if you have Copics or Copics or whatever they are, things like that, just check your markers. If they're alcohol-based, lay them flat. Oh, I can't get the lid off. There we go. And this is a really pretty gold. Woohoo! Yeah, check that out. So much fun. Okay, so let me see. I'll show you guys the back. Let me just get them all back in here. Now, I don't think, yeah, see, once they're dry, they're good. You got to give them a bit of time to dry, though. That's the, oh, I forgot to do the other ones on here, but you see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. I don't think they'd show up like all that well on the white anyways, but let me get these guys back in their box and closed, which does not really want to do. Yeah, so it's wide use, is water-based, non-toxic. So you got a flexible and smooth. So you could probably do like lettering with that side, and the dot tip is really great for what I want it for, which is bullet points. But I'm very excited about these. I think they're a good dupe. I have nothing to compare them to, though. Keep in mind, nothing to compare them to. But that is a wrap, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing while you're here. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I already said that, though. It's one of those days. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.